How do you even forfeit money to the US government if you have no hand in a crime? Articles 8, welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. The Special Assistant on Public Affairs to Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party, Frank Shaibu, has tackled Festus Kenyamo, the spokesperson of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC presidential candidate, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Kenyamo yesterday, when he appeared on Politics Today on Channel Television, defended his principal of being indicted in a drug dealing in the United States. He said the money Tinubu forfeited in the U.S. government some time ago in 1993 were not drug money but tax deductions. He said forfeiture has different meanings in law and not all forfeitures are criminal. Reacting on Kakaki, Frank Shaibu said a situation where a senior advocate of Nigeria will come on national television and say, oh, forfeiture has multiple definitions, that a man can forfeit $460,000 even when we have a clear case of an account being used and the money was paid into the account. He admitted on national television that $460,000 was paid and about $1 million was seen in a particular account made for the candidate of the All Progressive Congress sometime in 1993. The matter was tried in a court. How do you forfeit money to the American government if you had no hand in the crime? If the proceeds of that funds were not illicit, why would you forfeit it? Why would you go to the court to challenge such a forfeiture? Yeah, you left the $460,000 for the American government because you're a multi-billionaire. You see, Nigerians have become wiser. We are not fools. I don't know. Festus Kenyamo, in trying to save the face of his candidate, is going to put himself in trouble. And when I mean big trouble, I mean big trouble. Both nationally, both internationally. It's not going to sit well. Plenty things go happen. Alright, that is my own. Let him just take it easy. Allow this man to come out and defend themselves. For tomorrow's sake, so you don't end up saying what you do not mean. Okay, once you join APC, automatically become very rational. Once you align with the All Progressive Congress demonic party, your alignment becomes entangled with demonic structures. But that's too harsh. Tinubu and APC wants to turn Nigeria to Igbo AK's Cannabis Nation, where he and his co-hosts will be selling and delivering them at the Asuru Federal Executive Council. Okay, get educated, please. Tinubu did not forfeit any money to the U.S. government. The money was for tax on the accrued interest on his account. Wow. But because of politics, no explanation will be sufficient for the Tinubu detractors. This was a matter that was buried since 1993. All allegations against Tinubu point to the fact that the candidate is the one to beat in the 2023 presidential election is Tinubu. The fear of the growing popularity in gripping Atiku and PDP. Alright. You're only deceiving yourself, which is the worst strategy that can befall any normal human being. Peace, period. A question for Mr. Kenyamo to answer. Okay. Because if you tell me that he did not forfeit it, okay, he forfeited taxes, then how come? How does your money that translate to? Okay. Magistrate, who granted the forfeiture order, stated the funds found at the bank member domiciled with Citibank and Heritage Bank respectively, reported by Buhari. Alright. Alright. Magistrate Rico, who granted a forfeiture order, stated that the funds found in account numbers domiciled with Citibank and Heritage Bank respectively, operated by Tinubu, represent proceeds of narcotic trafficking and further represent property involved in money laundering in violation. Okay, Very good question. We must try as possible to avoid the Noriega of Panama's case of hard drugs, even as an incumbent president of Panama. Period. Who is the president of Panama again? Alright, Festus Kemo is embracing himself like a lady on. Okay. Alright, let me say this. Festus Kemo is going to have his name still. I've said it before. The best thing he should do is to, Alright, well, at the end of the day, if Tinubu became president for any reason and refused to do America's bidding, an American court at the prosecution instance of the FBI could issue a warrant of arrest for him. Imagine the president of Nigeria being flown in a death handcuffed and brought to an American city to face criminal trial there. I'm aware that Nigerians' image internationally is worse than that of a stray abandoned dog, but please, let's not give it a shameful stamp of approval and shout it from the rooftops by electing a notorious criminal as our number one citizen. This post is top notch. I'm telling you, imagine that happens. By March 2023, they will bring out another topic about Tinubu because Tinubu have not defeated their candidate. Whether they like it or not, Tinubu is next. Whether I like it or not, Tinubu is actually, if he's wrong, he's wrong, and he really has to pay for it. That is it. He has to pay. If Tinubu is the next, somebody saying Tinubu is the next president of Nigeria, and others will be Biafra than Dubai president. Why are people like this? Festus Keyamo has demonstrated that he is an Esau whose conscience has been bought over by the financial porridge from the billion van of the Alright. Tinubu should travel to America, and if he went and came back without being arrested, the case is over, or will be over. 2015, I think, was alleged of such a case. The ABC criminal came and saw him. Alright. Okay, well, Tinubu should travel to America. Okay, I've seen this one before. If he went there and come back and know she will travel for you. All right. Alright, well, at the end of the day, let me say this. We just want to make sure that we put in somebody who is not just healthy physically, healthy mentally, and healthy in character-wise as well. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news.